Britto Pop Art. Introducing Romero Britto. He is Brazilian-born and Miami-made. He's made it to the top and is considered one of the most famous and celebrated living visual artists in the world. His art combines styles of Picasso, Matisse, Hering, and Liechtenstein to make a new artistic style using vibrant, bold, and colorful patterns to reflect his happy view of the world around him. Hello, it's Mr. Brush and Miss Christina. Today we're going to be using a pencil, big bold black marker, and some crayons. Here are some ideas that are inspired by Britto's artwork. I'm going to be drawing the butterfly today. Is Britto's artwork quiet or loud? If you said loud, you are right. It is bold. He uses bold black lines. So I'm going to be drawing a butterfly very, very big on my paper, filling up the whole space. And I'm just breaking down the animal or the picture into easy shapes. So for the wing, I went up and then curved down. And then I'm gonna make it a little symmetrical, but then this side's gonna be a little bit bigger just to add some more interest to it. Okay, so I've just drawn circles, lines, and remember, if you mess up, just erase. Break the drawing down into easy shapes. The butterfly in my drawing is called the focal point. That means it's the first thing that I look at when I look at the art. So the background is not the focal point. It's in the background, right? Britto's artwork is broken down into sections. That means little areas where different patterns and colors are filled in to keep your eye moving around the art. So break up the art, the focal point, with these lines. I'm going to change that circle to a triangle like his, and I think I'll put a triangle up here. Remember, you don't have to copy his. We're just being inspired, so you can find ways to change it and make it your own. Another thing that Britto does is he breaks up the background into different areas, sectioning it off, and I'm just doing that with lines going different ways. And later I will fill all of these different areas with his patterns, or with my own patterns actually. Now we're gonna use a black bold marker to outline, but just be careful. You can see my hand. It gets on your hand very easily. It is not a permanent marker, but we want to use these because they are thick, they're bold, and they will give us that Romero Britto inspired look. Okay, so if you get ink on your hand and then it stamps onto your paper, what to do? How about I'll turn this whole area into a circle pattern. So if you do accidentally print ink off of your hand onto your artwork, don't worry, problem solve, right? Try to find a way to fix that. All right, I'm gonna speed up the video really quickly. I'm gonna outline every single pencil line that I did. This is going to make it easier to see, and I'm copying Romero Britto's style, right? Part of his loud style is having a thick, bold black line. After I am done tracing every single pencil line, we're gonna clean up our artwork with an eraser. But you do not want the black marker to smear, to get all over your artwork. So we need to let it, dry. So we will let it dry for a few minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And while you're letting it dry, you can start planning out your colors, maybe practice some patterns in your sketchbook while you're letting your artwork dry. I'm just gonna add a few more patterns with my black marker. If you don't want your patterns to be outlined, that's fine. Don't use the black marker. Just wait to do them with the colors. All right, let's talk about warm colors and cool colors. The color I just drew with gray, is it warm or cool? It's neither. It's neutral. That means it's in the middle. Okay, so we're gonna divide our colors up and find warm colors and cool colors. You're gonna help me. All right, white, black, neutral. Green, cool. Which one is warm? Which one is cool? The one that has a little bit of green in it is cool. Yellow is warm. Cool, cool, cool. Probably warm. Remember, warm colors give you the feeling of warmth. So anything that looks like fire, the sun, lava, okay? Cool colors, they are blues, greens, and yellow. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Blues, greens, and purples. And we're gonna color with these in just a minute to kind of help you, okay? Even pink and peach are warm. So warm colors are reds and oranges and yellows. Even brown has mostly what in it? Red, right? So sometimes colors that don't have names or you don't know the name of, that's okay. You can still figure out whether they're warm or cool. All right, so I'm gonna organize these from like rainbow order, and then I'm gonna color with them and show you the different shades. And you'll see how one is warm and one is cool. So brown, definitely warm, not cool. Some people would say brown is more neutral, it's in between, but if I look at brown, I can see that there's orange and red inside. Okay, so there's red violet, there's red. What color is that? Red violet as well. But look, it almost looks a little bit more cooler, probably because it has more purple in it. But that's okay, it's still warm. Some will be in between. Red orange. Orange. Or no, maybe this is orange, or maybe that's yellow orange. Peach. Okay, so yes, the warm colors are red, orange, yellow, but look how many different variations that you can have of red, orange, and yellow. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with the cool colors. I'm gonna put them in order and then I'm gonna color them quickly. All right, now that we know the warm and cool colors, we're going to erase all of the pencil lines. If you used a watercolor marker, a thick black one, make sure that it's dry, because if you erase it when it's wet, you will destroy and mess up your beautiful artwork. All right, now you're gonna grab your warm and your cool colors and you're gonna choose to make your focal point either warm or cool. So this is kind of like your art test today. Okay, so my butterfly is the focal point. I can either make my butterfly the warm colors or I can make it the cool colors, but I'm gonna choose the cool. Okay, so I've divided them up just to make it easier. This means my background is going to be only warm colors. You might be thinking crayons are boring, but you actually can do some really cool things with crayons. But the number one rule to remember is to take your time, right? And try your best. When you use crayons, if you color in the same direction, instead of scrabbling back and forth, it will look even better. You can make it lighter by pressing less. You can make it darker by pressing more. Another thing you can do is add an outline to the shape by pressing harder. And you can do this with different colors. I did it with wood green and did the same color inside. When you're coloring today, you need to use good craftsmanship. Craftsmanship means the way that you do something in art. Okay, I'm coloring this purple shape with very good craftsmanship. I'm filling up this space, making it nice and even. Now, is this good craftsmanship? No. But if you do that, you can improve it, okay? You can go in the same direction, and I'm gonna have to make it darker to cover over my mistake. But remember, you can have good craftsmanship even if it's lighter. One more technique that you can do, you can take a light color or press lightly for the background of a shape, and then take a darker color to add a pattern on top of it. And you can go over that pattern twice to kind of help it show up a little bit better. All right, for your focal point, you need to either choose warm colors or cool colors. For mine, I chose cool. For the background, I'm using all of the warm colors. Remember, take your time, try your best, and have fun. I cannot wait to see what you come up with, what you create. Remember, you do not have to do a butterfly. You can choose anything, draw it big in the middle, break it up into different areas, and then choose warm or cool colors for either part. Bye-bye.